and this is the finished results. And look how gorgeous that looks. It looks so professional. You can see something like this in a magazine or even sold on Sephora. Why not? Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about creating a luxury brand. How to create the products, how to package them, and also how to market those products so that you're targeting the correct customers that will lead to conversion and sales.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank this video sponsor, Online Labels. My business would not be where it is today without their beautiful labels. The quality of their labels were a huge part of the reason why I decided to expand my line into skincare. Nothing speaks luxury more than face creams and serums, and I felt very confident that I could achieve the beautiful, high-end look other luxury brands had for their skincare products through Online Labels. You'll see in this video exactly the types of labels I use and how I use them to create beautiful luxury products right out of my own home. And you can too, while saving a bit of money at the same time. Click the link in my description box below to get $5 off of your purchase from Online Labels.
If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jerica. I am the owner and creator of Quench, which is a soap and bath bomb company. And on this channel, I talk all about my company, how I create my products, how I sell them, and also all the business stuff behind that and how I sell these products out of my own home. So if that is something that you are interested in, keep watching and subscribe. And now without further ado, let's get into how we make a luxury brand and products. So the first aspect of creating a luxury brand that I talked about is highlighting star ingredients. And that's already something that I do in my own brand. I built a whole company around hemp seed oil and the amazing skin benefits of that particular ingredient. But what luxury brands do different, they tend to highlight ingredients that no other brand is currently highlighting. They tend to have their own ingredient or blend of ingredients that no other company or brand has access to. And this basically gives customers a reason to buy from them other than anyone else because they're the only company or brand that they can get this specific ingredient from. And that alone is enough to push people to buy from them because they're the only company or brand that can offer this amazing ingredient in whatever product that they are creating and selling to you. A huge example of a company that does this and does this really well is La Mer's face cream. And to give you an idea of how expensive this cream is, 2 ounces of it costs $470 Canadian. For a lot of people that seems like a lot of money, but for some people this cost is justified because of the ingredients that they have chosen to highlight in the product listing. If you look at their product page for their La Mer face cream and you click on the ingredients list, they have a short list of what they call key ingredients, and they list something called miracle broth, which they've trademarked, and other things you simply won't find on Amazon or from another soaping supplier. So how would you go about doing this for your own brand? And it all boils down to taking that time to develop your own miracle broth, which you won't call it that obviously because La Mer has it trademarked. And there's definitely ways that you can do this out of your home without having a fancy lab or scientists or all of the other crazy things that La Mer claims to do when it came to developing a skin cream. The way that you can do this is going to any soap supplier page and checking out what kind of extracts they have. And most soap suppliers will have a huge list of extracts to choose from. Just go down that list and find an extract that speaks to you, that you haven't typically seen in any other skincare before. And if that ingredient or extract speaks to you and stands out to you, it likely will for your customers. For example, when I was scrolling down the list of the extracts available on New Direction's website, this dragon's blood extract caught my eye right away. So I clicked it, and the great thing about New Direction's aromatics is that it lists the benefits of that extract and what it's known for in terms of using it in skincare. So in this case, dragon's blood extract helps maintain the skin's purity and promotes a fresh, rejuvenated appearance. And this right here is the very start of the intention behind the product that you want to create. So now that you have your star ingredient, which is dragon's blood, you're going to be picking oils and other ingredients that will complement these specific properties and then developing your product, whether it's a serum or a cream, with the sole purpose of that product being that it will help rejuvenate your skin. And once you have picked your oils and other ingredients, and maybe you've picked other extracts to create a unique blend, then that is the makings of your own unique miracle elixir. So now that you've created this fantastic, amazing product with these really great, unique ingredients, the next part of it is to package it. And you're in luck, because if you're thinking about creating a luxury brand, you will notice that a lot of these brands have very minimalistic design when it comes to their packaging and even the product itself. When it comes to luxury brands and their products, you'll find that their labeling is super minimalistic and straight to the point. They choose straightforward fonts, and there's usually no graphics on those labels unless it's tied to their logo. So essentially, the simpler, the better. And the simplicity is not just tied to their labels. Like I mentioned, the product itself is super simple usually. For example, take Tom Ford's Wood Oud Bar. As a soaper, I'm in a lot of soaping groups, and this soap is so controversial because people don't understand how Tom Ford is able to stick this high price tag to this super simple bar soap, which by the way sells for $53 Canadian. There's no design, there's no swirls, it's basically a soap bar, a very simple soap bar. And the simple reason why he's able to sell this bar of soap for so much money is because of the name that's on it. It's a Tom Ford soap bar, and the name alone speaks luxury. So the high price tag isn't necessarily tied to the quality of the bar, but more so to the experience that the product can provide to you as a customer. And taking a quick look at the actual ingredients of the soap bar, the first two are palm oil, so it's mostly made of palm oil, but you can say that his miracle broth stems from the scent of the soap, which is his signature Wood Oud soap. And this fragrance is distinctive to Tom Ford and pretty much unavailable to any other brand or company. So this is also an aspect of the product that you can only get from Tom Ford and nowhere else. And when it comes to bottles and jars, you might think you need custom jars and custom bottles with your logo and information etched into it, but that's simply not the case. You can get the same look using generic jars and bottles that you can buy from packaging supply companies or even soap supply companies, and you can get that finished, polished, professional look by sticking high quality labels onto that jar. And this is what I actually do for my own products. And if you look at a few other luxury brands, they also do this for their own jars. So it's not something that you have to invest a ton of money towards. It's a look that you can absolutely achieve from your own home. I know for a fact that I would not be able to achieve the gorgeous, polished, professional look that my products have without Online Labels' awesome laser waterproof labels. And I spend the extra money for the laser labels and the waterproof labels because the finish is glossy, it's smudge proof, and if the product were ever to be in contact with water, the font won't rub away or the label won't peel off. These labels make my products look absolutely gorgeous, and they're products that I am proud to sell. Online Labels is my favorite place to go for all of my product labeling needs. They literally have any size label you could ever want on their amazing website, and they make it so easy for you to find the exact size as well by using their simple search tool. So I buy Online Labels in tons of different sizes, and the best part of it is that they have so many different sizes available. So whatever size your jar or your glass dropper, there is for sure a size on their website that will fit your product and fulfill your vision perfectly. So for example, with these jars that I got from Uline that have my face cream inside of it, I simply measure the length and the height of the jar, and that's how I'm going to be choosing the type of label. So for these jars in particular, I chose the OL975CL label, and this particular label is 1.5 inches long and 1 inch tall, so it's perfect for my jars. And I chose the clear gloss label because I have a laser printer, and I find the quality of the clear gloss laser to be amazing. It's also waterproof, so that is a huge benefit. After I design them in Maestro, I print them out, and with my particular printer, it always comes out perfectly aligned and ready to just peel off and stick directly onto my jar. So all I do is I stick the label onto my jar, make sure everything is straight, press down, and then I have a gorgeous high-end product that looks amazing and professional. And just like the other high-end products that you're used to seeing on Sephora, the design is minimalistic. I'm focusing on the product itself and highlighting the amazing ingredients that make this product unique. For my amber dropper jars, I like to choose the OL2681WS, and this particular label is 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and it is the white gloss for laser printers finish. And this is how it looks on the sheet. And just like with my moisturizer, I peel it off, stick it on the bottle, and I have a gorgeous, beautiful product that looks absolutely professional and high-end. I also create these amazing detox soap bars with activated charcoal. And because these bars are so beautifully dark from the activated charcoal, I definitely don't think I'm going to be using a clear label because it'll make the font really hard to see. So what I chose for these luxury activated charcoal bars is the OL330WS, and it is a 2-inch by 2-inch white gloss for laser label. And this is how it came out on the sheets. And after wrapping them in shrink wrap using my National Shrink Wrap system, I'm just going to stick the sticker on, and I like to place it right in the center of the soap bar. And this is the finished results. And look how gorgeous that looks. It looks so professional. You can see something like this in a magazine or even sold on Sephora, why not? And of course, with all of my products, I list the full ingredient list in the back. And as you can see, with minimal investment and minimal time, I've done this all from home. I was able to create these gorgeous, beautiful products that look so high-end and look very, very pleasing using online labels. And what's really cool about online labels is that with every purchase, it comes with an activation code that lasts for about 12 months, and that gives you access to their Maestro online label designer. There's no download necessary, and you enter in your code and you have access right there. So now that you have developed and created this amazing product with the star ingredients, and you've gone ahead and packaged it in bottles and jars with your professional waterproof laser labels, now you're ready to market this product to the luxury customers. And the way that you do this is through telling a story. This story will be unique to you and your products and will elevate you above all of your competition and give your customers a reason to pick you over anybody else. For example, if you look at the brand Youth to the People, when you go to their page, one of the first texts that they have on their page is this amazing elevator pitch. Their focus is on something that they call pro-grade vegan skincare with unconventional superfood ingredients. They are a family-owned business that combines their passion for skincare with activism. And they seem to use the word superfood a lot in their product write-ups, in the actual names of the products themselves. They're really driving home their emphasis on using superfoods in the creation of their products. For example, if you go to their Superfood Air Whipped Cream, you'll see that they have a miracle broth of their own, but they call it their proprietary superfoods blend. And the ingredients that they talk about here, spinach, kale, all of those things are extracts that you can buy from a soap supply website. So they have tied their brand intricately with the products that they provide. And that is something that we can all do. So they've taken the extra time to really think about how to integrate their brand values with every single product that they provide. And this is certainly attainable for anybody. Anybody can do this. So in conclusion, the mystery of how luxury high-end brands can get people to justify the high price tag and convert them into sales is the extra effort that they are putting in elevating their brand and products above the competition using star ingredients and letting the product itself shine in a unique way that no other brand is doing. And it's through their minimalistic labeling and packaging that they're able to focus on the benefits of the product itself, making the true star the ingredients and the benefits that they will provide to your skin. Basically, it's all about the experience that these products deliver to their customers. And this is an experience that is unique to that brand, and it's unique to these products, and these customers won't be able to get it anywhere else. And doing this is certainly not easy. It's something that takes a lot of thinking, because you might think that everything has been done before, and there's no way that you can think of something that will make you different from anybody else. But as you can see from my example where I looked through those extracts, a lot of it is having the imagination of taking special ingredients, packaging them in a way that customers haven't seen before, and those are the makings of a unique product that only you can provide to the world. So take the time to really develop your products. There is a huge selection of extracts available that could be your starting point in making something cool and unique. You can use generic jars and bottles. and make them gorgeous by using professional, high quality, laser, waterproof labels from Online Labels. And lastly, thinking about how you're going to tell the story of your brand and your products to customers is going to be your ticket to converting people into choosing you over anybody else. So that is it. Thank you so much to Online Labels for sponsoring this video. Without their amazing, beautiful labels, I would not be able to create the gorgeous products that my company sells. And I truly think that this is a company that will not disappoint if you choose to purchase from them. And I want to thank all of my patrons that have chosen to support me over on Patreon, especially my Bubble BFFs over here who are business owners themselves and have created gorgeous, wonderful, amazing, unique, creative brands. Please check them out. I've linked them down below. The community over at Patreon is amazing, supportive. I provide a lot of behind the scenes stuff on what I'm working on that I don't share here on YouTube and anywhere else. So if you want to join me on there, the link is down below. I really hope you guys liked this kind of video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. And until the next video, keep smiling, keep being awesome, keep pushing yourself to create beautiful, wonderful things that nobody has ever seen before. And I will see you at the next one. Bye guys.